Hello everyone, I am Bishwarup Pal. I will be talking about a part of the work that I did during my PhD where we looked at intraspecific brute theft in an ant species. Theft behavior is ubiquitous in the animal kingdom and has been recorded across taxa, starting from small invertebrates to large mammals. Most commonly stolen objects are prey and food items, but apart from that, nesting materials as well as brood, that is, eggs, larvae and pupa, are also stolen. Theft of brood has mostly been recorded in ants in three different contexts: for consumption to gain nutrition, to increase future workforce in newly established colonies, and to make the resulting adults into slaves who do all the work of the colony. Victims can detect intruders using a colony-specific odor, that is, a chemical recognition template present on their cuticle. Colonies have been observed to increase guards upon detection of intruders. All of the records of theft has been observed in only two among the present subfamilies of ants, highlighted in green, and these species are found in the temporal region. In this study, we have looked at brute theft in a species belonging to the subfamily Poneridae, highlighted in red, and found in the Indian subcontinent. This is a 1 centimeter long ant known as Diacamma indicum. Before going into the study, let me first show you an attempt of brute theft. In the video, the ant which is inside the red circle is an intruder from a different colony and is trying to steal a pupa but gets caught. From our previous studies, we have seen that thieves in this species steal individually and do not conduct raids. They prefer to steal pupa as it is the most profitable, and victims defend themselves from theft by displaying aggression. In this study, we have asked three questions. How do the thieves behave while they attempt to steal a brood item from the nest of the victim colony? Do they show any modification in their behavior during the act? And if so, then what are the potential factors responsible for the behavioral modification? Looking at the behavior of individual thieves, we saw that thieves were very persistent in their attempts. As shown in the left figure, they visited the victim's nest multiple times, on average 6 times and a maximum of 18 times. But the figure on the right shows that the time taken to return to the victim nest increased when they had a negative experience in the previous visit, such as failure to steal a brood item or facing aggression from the defenders. During theft, an individual thief carries an individual brood item from one nest to another. We compared this with two other contexts involving the same act, first being transport of own brood during nest relocation, and second being transport of brood from an unguarded nest to their own nest, a behavior we term as rescue. The thieves did seem to modify their behavior during the high-risk scenario of brood theft. Compared to the other two contexts, thieves were seen to pick up the brood items quicker and escape with a very high speed. So the next question was, what caused this modification in behavior? There were three potential factors: presence of the recognition template or the odor of a foreign colony, physical presence of foreign adults present in the nest, and aggression from the foreign adults. To investigate the first, we performed an experiment where the thieves were allowed to take foreign brood items from an unguarded nest. These nests were associated with either the odor of a foreign colony or the odor of the thief colony, or did not have any colony-specific odor, termed as a novel nest. A control was used where the nest had the odor as well as the brood of the thief colony. We found that the speed of escape from the nest did not differ across these four circumstances. To investigate the second factor, we did a similar experiment. In this case, adults were present in the nest along with the brood, that is, the brood was guarded, although the adults were present inside a mesh enclosure to prevent interaction with the thieves. None of the nests had any colony-specific odor, and either foreign adults were present inside the mesh, or nestmates from the thieves' own colony were present, or a control with no adults present. The speed of escape from the nest with foreign adults was found to be significantly higher compared to the other two scenarios. But when we compared this increase in speed to the speed during theft, we saw that the increase in the presence of foreign adults was moderate compared to the extremely high increase during actual theft, which was almost 2.5 times higher. This is possibly due to the fact that during brute theft attempts, the guards were free and not inside an enclosure, and thus were able to display aggression to the thieves. Thus, we conclude that the potential risk of facing aggression was the primary factor for behavioral modification in thieves. To summarize, we saw that the thieves were persistent in their attempts to steal brood. The thieves modified their behavior for a quicker exit from the victim nest, which is most probably due to the risk of facing aggression from the guards. This study was published last year in the Journal of Experimental Biology. With this, I end my presentation. These are the references that I have used, and thank you everyone for listening.